under due diligence, what is the amount of the due diligence fee? Well, there is no set amount. Of course, parties can't agree, or the industry as a whole can't agree on an amount, because we don't do anything where we have standard amounts of anything that would cause us to worry about any antitrust laws. But the amount of the due diligence fee, again, in true attorney fashion, is it depends, and it depends on various things. If the contract is clean, meaning the only way that the buyer could walk away from the contract is under due diligence, then a large due diligence fee would certainly indicate a seriousness of the buyer, because the only way the buyer could terminate is by paying that due diligence fee. However, if there are other contingencies in the contract, such as appraisal or financing, termite, then a larger due diligence fee may not be as enticing to a seller, because the buyer could walk away under other provisions. So the length of the due diligence period would determine the amount of the fee. If the buyer would like for the seller to give them a longer time to evaluate the property, then the seller may say that would cost more, or be not worth it to them to tie the property up for a longer period of time for a lower fee. Competition is always going to be an issue. What is the competition in the market? Not only the competition of the market, but the competition for that particular house, the condition of that particular property. Then, not again, competition in the market, competition in the neighborhood, competition for that particular property. Another thing about the amount of the due diligence fee is, remember, the buyer must pay that fee to terminate. And so you want to make sure that the buyer has liquid funds sufficient enough to pay the fee if they determine that they do want to terminate the contract.